This is a team who were on the brink, struggling to make their mark, fighting through setbacks and doubts.
That gladiators might have a little bit of collision with Mtech down bottom, but now on screen here we do see Rock versus Xspark right now. And Timon.
What is Team Rock's doing? Timon just finds 3 players of Team Xspark and now it's just Pokar.
But then, something changed.
After 18 matches, your winner and the new 2024 BGIS champions. Can you feel the spark? Team Xspark!
Team Xspark, once underdogs, rose from the ashes of disappointments to dominate the Indian BGMI scene. This is not just another victory story. This is the story of how they conquered it all, proving themselves as champions, not once, but twice in a single year. And believe me, the way they did it will leave you stunned. Oh, and if you like our content, hit that subscribe button. We are really close to hitting 5,000 subscribers, and your support makes all the difference. Now let's go back in time when Team Xspark first appeared in their debut 8-tier tournament, BGIS 2021. Team Xspark's roster consisted of Mavi, Scout, Gil, and Ultron. These guys were absolute beasts in close-range fights and were known for their aggressive gameplay.
Can be deadly for the players of Team Unknown, the way the players of Team Xspark are not making direct rush, and a beautiful grenade finds a knock onto the player of Team Unknown. Follow grenade coming in from Kill.
Well, as soon as that fire dissipates, they are going to go in, and Ultron is not going to wait for that to even happen. As Ship'em, he was just surprised, caught by surprise indeed, and now both these gentlemen, they know their game is over. So they just came down and, well, let Team Xspark do what they do best. But for now, they still have 2 more members remaining. Can Team Unknown pull up a pistol over here? As, well, correction, 1 man standing in the house, and, well, his position has been given away. Gil is going to go in. Gil shoots. Gil does connect, and Gil is going to get that knock and finish it with that. Another one bites the dust as well.
In the World League of 2020, we had already seen what the duo of Mavi and Scout were capable of when they were the members of Orange Rock. Of course, now in Xspark, Mavi continued to lead as the in-game leader, while Scout provided the firepower with his famous long-range sprays. But in BGIS 2021, despite their talents, they finished a disappointing 12th place overall. It wasn't the start they wanted.
Blow up that Jeep and make sure that the rotation is not available for these teams over here. Scout still droning about, still not visible. The cover of the smoke helping him stay hidden, but Fearless will finally spot him out. That is not his teammate, and he will finally clean him up.
Over the next 2 years, Team Xspark kept competing in B-tier and C-tier tournaments alongside some A-tier competitions. However, the results were not at all impressive. The roster constantly changed, with players like 420 OP, Gyro God, and Viru joining. But Mavi and Scout were the constants. But unfortunately, they kept landing in the bottom half of the standings no matter what they did.
अभी एक ग्रेनेड कुक जरूर कर रहे हैं, बट उन्हें बिल्कुल भी अंदाजा नहीं कि निंजा जोड़े पर मौजूद कैमोस पर भी ये प्लेयर नॉक हो सकते हैं। अल्ट्रॉन वहां पे मुश्किलात में मावी की बात करें, उनको भी यहां पे डैमेज दिया जाएगा, बहुत ज्यादा डैमेज दिया गया। मावी को भी यहां पे डाउन किया जाएगा। अल्ट्रॉन की बात करें, वो नॉक पड़े हुए, गलत मूव आता हुआ टीम एक्सपार्क की तरफ से। निंजा शॉट, बेहतरीन गेम प्ले यहां पे दिखाते हुए अपनी टीम के लिए। मावी डाउन, एक और ग्रेनेड वहां पे किक किया जा रहा है मोस्ट प्रोबब्ली। स्काउट को भी यहां पे डाउन किया जाएगा। क्या ये 1v4 आने वाला है? 420 ओपी लास्ट प्लेयर बचेंगे अपनी टीम से, बट नहीं, शायद 1v4 एक बार फिर से निंजा शॉट अपनी टीम के लिए।
In mid-2023, things took a big turn. Mavi left, and in came Pokar, Saran, and Aditya. Aditya, who had already shown his skills with Xspark before, bought some much-needed firepower.
And what a second.
420 OP took some damage as well. He is going to go down to play zone. Aditya is going to be the last man standing for Xspark. A lot of weight on his shoulders. Octopus knows his game is done for. He's trying to relay as much information as he can as King, Angit, Mayank and Slayer are going to move on, but Aditya says, no, I have other plans. He gets one knock. Is he going to get the second? He gets the second, coming down to one-on-one situation. Now this is where experience talks, and wait a second. Aditya has done it. Third knocks official, getting eliminated in the 15th position. Xbox are still going to live to fight another day.
But even with this fresh lineup, the team still had a really tough time. Then, right before BGMS Season 2, Dreams joined the squad. And that's when things start changing. Xspark reached the BGMS Grand Finals and finished 7th overall. It was a sign things were about to get better.
That are some perks अगर आपके पास है हाई ग्राउंड और हाई ग्राउंड संभालने के अंदर अभी तक DX लाजवाब खेलते हुए दिख रही है बट मुझे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है कि पैराडॉक्स कैन बी दैट प्लेयर जो इस फाइट के अंदर कैटलिस्ट का रोल निभा सकते हैं अगर पुकार ने पैराडॉक्स को पिक ऑफ करा देन यस इट इज टीम Xspark गोइंग फॉर द चिकन डिनर एंड ये कंफर्म होता हुआ दिखेगा बट इनसेन को ब्लू जोन पुश कर रहा है प्रोन करके थोड़ा रोल करेंगे स्किप को एक बहुत मोटे पेड़ का कवर फायर मिला है और इस पेड़ के पीछे छुपकर ये कायनात बदल सकते हैं बट पैराडॉक्स से काफी नजदीक से पुकार ने अपना व्हीकल निकाला पर पैराडॉक्स स्टिल अलाइव स्टिल ब्रीथिंग
Still there. अभी तक वो साइलेंट है वो नहीं चाहते कि उनके बारे में किसी को भी पता लगे बट क्या पुकार उन्हें नॉक कर पाएंगे और लीजिए इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए थी मिल चुकी है पैराडॉक्स ने आदित्य को गिराया पुकार अगले प्लेयर हो सकते हैं another player falls पैराडॉक्स doing a god job here बट अभी के लिए पुकार इज बैक अब इस वजह से इनसेन को फायदा मिल जाएगा क्रैक क्योंकि नाउ इट्स अ 2v2
बट यहाँ पे रिवाइवल ऑलरेडी एक्टिवेटेड है वहाँ पे एक प्लेयर ने पैसिव खेला एक प्लेयर आगे से अटेंशन ग्रैब करना चाहेगा बट अगर इनसेन की रीड परफेक्ट है देन यस दे कैन सिक्योर इट बट ड्रीम विल ट्राई द बेस्ट कुछ भी करके इनसेन के प्लेयर्स को लक्ष्मण रेखा पार नहीं करने देंगे अच्छा टीपी का यूज किया भाई देखिए भाई काफी ज्यादा ऑड है बट नो फिर भी अच्छा खासा निकाला और इसी के साथ टीम Xspark starting the day with the crazy chicken dinner.
Then Scout made a huge call, stepping out of the active roster and letting Dreams to take over. Pukar took the lead as IGL with 3 aggressive players ready to fight hard as Team Xspark headed into BGIS 2023. In a tournament where even the top teams couldn't qualify for the grand finals, Team Xspark came in strong. They qualified through each round and secured their slot into the grand finals. And this lineup looked actually strong. They won their first match of the grand finals, making a bold statement.
God's Raids has got so much information on Team Xspark, whereas Xspark they're still using the smokes to right, form up their rotations. Pukar thinking about scouting out ahead. They still don't know exactly where Ninja is. Ninja does have a pixel. He briefly spots Sarang in towards smoke on top of the roof here. He's gonna go play and he gets the knock from Jode.
Opening found and now God's Rain, they're just gonna rain down death and destruction, but Ninja, the return knock comes in, he gets knocked out himself, and now the entirety of God's Rain, they collapse against the supreme Team Xspark, and Team Xspark is going to be the one to kick things off in a fantastic note with that chicken dinner.
But being a champion team in a country with such competition was not at all a piece of cake. They couldn't keep up the same consistency in the rest of the matches, but this is where they won the hearts of millions. Then came a setback. Their performance came crashing down. Their next few tournaments, the India-Korea Invitationals and Sky Sports Championship 5.0, was really disappointing. They finished 16th at BMPS 2023, and it felt like their momentum was completely gone again. But then, Spray God joined the team, bringing in much needed firepower and hope. By 2024, Xspark had a new lineup: Pukar, Sarang, Spray God, Aditya and Dreams. Now this team had potential. They had this insane firepower with a mastermind to guide them. But just few months later, Aditya left and Xspark found their new star, Ninja John, one of India's best assaulters. A few months later, Pukar and Dreams left as well, and Shadow, a young IGL with not much experience took over. With 3 aggressive players, SprayGod, NinjaJod and Sarang, Team Xspark was ready for BGIS 2024.
Out the players over there. Oh, I see one of them already being picked off. The second one in his radar, almost down and out. Still, just barely surviving by the skin of his teeth as Hitman. He's being pushed at, and this is atrocious, preposterous, criminal, illegal. Should not be happening right now. But for Sook Noob, you gotta feel for this young lad. What does he do? How does he face this force of nature? Barely surviving, barely even breathing, trying to fight, but to no avail. Team Xspark, they do not discriminate, going after everybody in the lobby. Seems like it's just Zod that's breathing.
Catalyst being showcased to Gets as well, and now it's all down to Zod from Xspark. Xspark being able to end things on the second spot is definitely quite a great ending, but Xspark, what a game that was. It was not a spark. It was a complete fire being ignited inside of the lobby.
They dominated right from the start and easily qualified for the grand finals. And since this time they had even a better lineup, they were considered one of the favorites to grab the trophy.
Needs to open up. Shadow, however, does find a trade on Justin, but Sarang got napping inside his vehicle, has been taken down. Shadow on a sliver of HP, somehow still breathing.
Yeah, big blunders coming in from the players of Xspark. They're down to their last 2 men. And of course, one brilliant thing that has been done is the best performing player from the side of one of the best performing players from the side of Inferno squad. Justin has been robbed over and he's trying to recover. He's trying to see if he can make the push on NinjaJod and Shadow, but Ninja has been incredible. Goes for the second knock, or at least was trying to look for it. Shadow is the last man left standing, and Inferno squad, they are looking incredible in this fight until Shadow steps in out of the shadows, takes down 2 more, down to the last man with the shotgun, and he clutches it out. What a win!
At the end of day 1, they sat in the 3rd place without even getting a single chicken dinner. And by the end of day 2, they climbed even higher without a single win. Then came day 3, the big moment. They were still at the 2nd place in the overall standings, so their victory wasn't guaranteed yet. But 2 amazing games in the 15th and 16th matches sealed it all for them.
SprayGod, he needs to move. Viper, I don't know whether he's aware of it or not, but SprayGod just 2 more first aids, waited a lot of time, but SprayGod will be looking forward to chime in. Viper goes down, Austin is down, Gravity Dot barely breathing, but he gets the final finish. Sue is going for the heal battle, doesn't have a lot of time. 8th finish registered for Team Xspark as Sue, he's breathing, he's inside the circle, SprayGod is inside the circle, it can be the chicken dinner for the boys of Team Xspark, and Sue is waiting, SprayGod doesn't anticipate.
After 18 matches, your winner and the new 2024 BGIS champions. Can you feel the spark? Team Xspark!
After 3 long years of struggle, Team Xspark finally lifted their first ever major trophy. Their hard work paid off. Shadow showed that he could lead, and SprayGod, Sarang and NinjaJod proved that they were among the best. Now, winning one tournament was huge for any team, but it isn't something extraordinary. I mean, every team who is truly strong wins a major trophy at some point of a time. But Xspark wanted to rule the region, and for doing it, they had to win more major trophies. And with this aim, they set their eyes on BMPS 2024. But then, things took a twist. NinjaJod swapped teams with Team Soul's Joker. Now fans doubted that this roster change especially with BMPS 2024 right at the doorsteps, which was supposed to be the toughest tournament in BGMI history, could not be a good thing. But even with this challenge, Team Xspark crushed each and every round of BMPS league stages and secured their spot in the grand finals quite effortlessly.
Nate sails in, but it's not going to find the connection. Look at that Hydro. 50% HP on this lad, still trying to survive. It's 4 teams, 15 players inside of this competition. A silly battle qualification. Orangutan themselves has been eliminated. Silly Esports also being eliminated. Team Xspark really want to shatter the dreams, and it seems like they have done it. Fixes Team Xspark. We certainly can peak the spark, can we?
The demolition train arrives and Team Xspark just unleashing their wrath on the lobby. The Grim Reapers are back once again and back in style.
They were now just one step away from creating history. And to challenge them, there were the current 15 strongest teams of India. And Team Xspark got absolutely overpowered by them in the first day. After the end of the 6th match, they were stuck in the 11th place overall, far from where they wanted to be. And now the pressure was mounting, and many thought that their chances of winning slipped away. Day 2 arrived, and Team Xspark came in with a bang. Not 1, not 2, but 3 chicken dinners. With those insane wins, they skyrocketed to the 2nd place, and suddenly the dream of lifting the trophy felt real again.
Necessary damage if their 2 players knocked out. Joker can choose to strike, and look at this! He gets stopped at the shot! 3 players down! Hyderabad Hydras on the verge of getting eliminated, and the chicken dinner can be stolen right here by the players of Xspark. Even DWOB lose 1 more! 5 number of eliminations secured already in this game. Make that 6, and it's down to a 1v1v1. A miracle pulled off by Xspark in this one.
The impossible has happened, and now Joker, can he make the play? 1 versus 1. Sam Knight outside his zone, and Joker, he finds 1 more! 1 versus 1! Team Xspark, they're trying to do this! Can they do this now?
Who knew? Who asked for the strongest card in the deck of cards? It's another clutch!
Now day 3 was where everything would be decided, and it turned into a full-blown war between Xspark, Newman Gaming and Godlike. Newman came in hot, taking back-to-back amazing performances and making a solid case for the championship. At this point, after the 14th round, it felt like Newman Gaming went out of everyone's reach, but Team Xspark wasn't done yet. In the 17th round, they hit back hard. The team played flawlessly, dominating the entire match and pushing themselves right back into the contention.
Down Versatile, it is going to be a 2v2. It seems like Honey is going to be tanking the circle, playing Medic. It is going to be a clash of titans. Versatile versus Team Xspark.
Team Xspark with 2 players and Versatile with 2 players and Honey in the back. Can Honey play this farther? Can he find the spot? That's the question. He does spot the players in the front.
no.
He runs out of person. And there we go. The scope comes in. Versatile. Still the man does not fail. Still the man is not getting knocked out. But as you say so, Infinity hits the deck. And Team Xspark, now is going to be the right time to make the bounce. But still they're hesitating. But eventually, the last man as well falls down. And Team Xspark, they will play the game.
It all came down to that moment. Xspark had done it. They fought their way to the top and claimed the title of true champions. Shadow proved himself like a top-notch IGL, handling the pressure like a veteran. Spraygod shined, earning the title of the MVP for the tournament. Sarang was the MVP of the grand finals, and Joker, the fresh recruit, played a crucial role in sealing their victory. They showed what true champions are made of. Through every struggle, they kept fighting. And in the end, they conquered the Indian region in a way that will be remembered for a long, long time.